feel different to be up there without a rope?
It's obviously like much higher consequence.
People who know a little bit about climbing, they're like, oh, he's totally safe. And then people who really know exactly what he's doing are freaked out.
Hello and welcome to a deadly serious climbing daily. We're here at Outdoor, standing next to the free solo Boulder Problem, and I'll explain more about that in a second. This is Enrico. Enrico is the presenter, star, cameraman, pro photographer for Spazio Verticale, which is our Italian climbing daily. So if you haven't subscribed, go onto his YouTube channel and check that out. Now, during this trade show, Vibram have launched a new rubber. It's called XS Flash 2, and it bridges the gap between beginner, advanced, intermediate. It's designed for indoor climbing, outdoor climbing, and I've been told it's especially good on polished little tiny limestone footholds. It's also blue, as you can see, and the idea behind that is it doesn't leave marks on climbing walls, or if it does leave marks, you can easily clean them off, so it's going to be a popular one in the future for climbing walls. Now, what I've got in my hand isn't actually a climbing shoe. It's Vibram's rubber stuck onto a made-up outer, so it's not even a climbing shoe. And this Boulder Problem is very tricky. Enrico, are you scared?
Yes.
Yeah, me too, bud. Me too. Now I'm here with 8C Climbing extraordinaire Caddy. Now Caddy, you actually set this boulder, so is it similar to the free solo problem?
It's definitely similar, like the movement is, we created something that you do exactly the same moves. And the difficulty, I would say, we asked Alex, he was guessing it's V7, which is 7A+, but very tacky. That was his comment on that, like the original Boulder Problem. This one is a little easier. Yeah, but it's the same moves.
If you're pushing the edge, eventually you find the edge.
Well, we actually, for full transparency, me and Enrico actually tried this yesterday. We'd had a few beers, but we managed to do it second time. So today what we're going to do is take this very seriously. So we feel like we've climbed it once before, so we're going to have one go at this. If we fall off, like Alex Honnold, we die, okay? And when I fall off and die, you're allowed to throw things and insult me all at the same time. Anyone can come along at Outdoor and try this problem. If you're watching this, it's probably gone. Sorry about that, guys. So, Caddy, please tell me some advice when we climb it and wish me luck.
Okay, so you better chalk up. You stay close to the wall. If possible, I would warm up a little bit because it's crimpy. I find the first move a little hard. And then definitely stand well on your feet. Try and remember where that hidden foot is when you're up on the slab. You can't see it so well. Yeah, try and place your feet perfectly there.
The more you talk about it, the more scared I get. Right, I'm going to stop talking and get on with this. Now, of course, this Boulder Problem was made famous by Alex Honnold's free solo film. And if you've watched it, as I'm sure you have, there's that moment where he's right on the edge, he's on the slopers, he kind of kicks left. And it is bizarrely scary when you climb this boulder because it's in your head that he was actually up there on the wall. And this thing is a little bit easier than what he did. And he didn't have a rope, he didn't have a nice comfy mat. It does play on your mind. So we are going to take this quite seriously. It's all or nothing. I'm going to give the mic to Enrico, put some chalk on in this very sweaty outdoor hall and get on with it.
Thank you so much, Stefan. Thank you to everybody. Big thank you to you guys for joining us. Thank you to you guys at home. Thank you to Vertical Live for bringing this broadcast to life. Thank you to Blake Diamond as well. Quick note, it's very quiet. Short back to posters at the black is don't approach the stage, go that way. We want to do anything about that. So we're finished. Thank you so much again. It's been a pleasure hearing from you all and sharing things, dealing with some of my challenging questions. My name is David Longstaff. Thank you again.
Okay, this is the hard bit.
We're just going to do a quick photo and then you go next to it.
Okay, dyno. Except it didn't dyno. We have more of an applause. Hang on. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That was genuinely right on the edge there. That little foot shuffle on this hold. And then what I did differently that time, which I didn't do yesterday, is I nearly fell off it. I don't know if you saw, I'm sure Hugo captured it, but when I had the two slopers and I went out for the left foot, I sort of fell off. Or I like caught myself hanging in the air. If I'd been Alex Honnold, some poo would have come out. Okay, but it's a good chance to try out the rubber. Rubber felt good, nice and sticky. Awesome to try that Boulder Problem. So cool. Enrico's turn now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're up here on the Yosemite Heights, watching Enrico about to do a death-defying feat. Of course, Enrico della Folofo. So here he goes. This first move is quite tricky. It's a right-hand cross-through move, which he sticks nicely, very sweaty in this arena. Now, into this thumb catch. This is where the crux comes. He's got to rock over on that left foot, slowly put his hands up onto that undercling. Now, Enrico's gone with the left foot first. Here he goes, reaches into it, looking very in control here. Of course, a lot taller than Matt. Some people would say that's cheating. He's looking a little bit insecure. Remember that death drop? He's trying hard. Pops. Oh, God, heart in mouth moment then. The film crews almost intervened then, sending down a little hop. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? A hop from Enrico, thousands of feet off the ground. This is the bit Matt fell off on. Enrico's done a similar thing. Left foot pad, onto the crimp. He's in now, one move, and this should be it. Last move is fairly easy. Doesn't want to drop it, remember. Huge drop, and he's done it. Can we give Enrico a round of applause, everyone? Woo! Enrico, you're alive. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
you. We were just discussing that you're quite tall. Like considerably bigger. Would you say that's an unfair disadvantage? Advantage?
No, allora se sei piccolo qua ragazzi è sicuramente più facile perché non so se avete visto lì la fatica che ho fatto io e lui l'ha fatto veramente facile. Poi qua sopra è un po' più facile per gli alti, ma il duro è proprio qui, quindi vabbè, congratulazioni a tutti e due. Però lui è più forte sicuramente.
Dude, nice.
Nice, congratulations.
So I'm here with Giordano, and Giordano, you've invented at Vibram this new rubber, and of course Vibram rubber is used on La Sportiva shoes, Scarpa shoes, lots of different brands, and not just climbing shoes, approach shoes, everything. Why have you come up with this new compound? What was the reason behind it?
Yeah, we wanted to overcome the equation between a colorable compound being a beginner compound. So we started from a brand new technology in terms of polymers, and we developed something that was more stable at temperature, so we could climb both in winter and summer with the same performance. So basically this rubber compound is from medium to advanced level climber that want to go even on the very crowded routes when you find some very shiny limestone. So in all of those situations where you can really benefit from the behavior of this rubber compound.
Anything that lets me stick to shiny limestone, I'm down with, so I'm excited for that. Now, I said at the beginning, but this rubber is purely in its development phase, so it's not had an outer yet. This isn't La Sportiva shoe, this isn't a Scarpa shoe. So in the future, this rubber is going to be used on perhaps beginner, perhaps intermediate, but we just don't know yet, do we? Because the brands are looking at the rubber and working it out. So it's quite an exciting time.
Yeah, so basically we already give to some brands the rubber to test, and in the future there will be maybe some shoes developed especially for this kind of performance, for this kind of climber. So the future is we need to see it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for creating a rubber that meant I didn't die on the free solo problem. I appreciate that. Excited to see where this goes in the future. And you guys, Hopefully we'll see this on some shoes coming to your climbing walls, your crags soon. That's all we've got time for today. I'll see you soon.